Today I'm going to teach you guys all about lucid dreaming, the art of controlling your dreams. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me, Matt here. If you're on this channel for the first time, I've got lots of self-development videos on this channel and I talk a lot about lucid dreaming, so I have a ton of other videos about this subject. You can go to my homepage, the channel homepage, and scroll down and you'll find lots of different playlists on different subjects. There's a lucid dreaming one, there's an astral projection one, there's a meditation and spirituality one, there's all of these different playlists. Check them out, see if my channel is to your interest, and if it is, then remember to hit subscribe. What is lucid dreaming? Well, regular dreams, we all know them, we've all had regular dreams. You know, you wake up in the morning and you remember all these weird things that happened to you in the night. Well, in a lucid dream, you're actually aware during the process. You actually realise that you're dreaming. Now, as a result of this, there are all sorts of fancy things you can do. So why lucid dream? Well, I mentioned all these fancy things that you can do. You can basically do anything in a lucid dream. Your only limit is your imagination. You can completely control the scenery of your dream. You can control the dream characters. You can spawn things. You can basically change everything about the world that you're in. You can use superpowers. You can go anywhere you like. There is really no limit to what you can do. And so lucid dreaming is a ton of fun. But it's also very therapeutic. You can face fears. You can use it to practice skills. You can use it to do a lot of productive things. Or you can just have fun with it. Whichever your goal is, there are a lot of things that you can do with lucid dreaming, and once you actually learn how to do it, it's very, very easy to do a lot of these things. So what are the fundamentals of lucid dreaming? Well, the fundamentals are basically the foundation that you need to build in order to have a successful career in lucid dreaming, if you want to call it that. And these are the basics that you want to get down first. So the first thing that you want to get down is a good sleep pattern. If you don't sleep enough, or your sleep pattern is all hectic and all over the place, yes, you can still lucid dream, but you're not going to get in the best sleep to begin with, and so you're kind of going to be at a disadvantage. A lot of the methods that you try that would work great for one person might not work well for you if your sleep is not on point. So the first thing I suggest you do is you start going to sleep a few hours after the sun sets and get up around about when the sun rises. Now, in some countries this isn't possible because the sun rises and sets at kind of weird times, so a general guideline would be to wake up somewhere between like 6 and 9 AM and then go to bed sometime in the late evening, the early night, not after midnight kind of thing. Make sure that you get at least 7 hours of sleep. Anything less than that is suboptimal. I don't care how you feel, if you feel fine on 5 hours sleep, that doesn't mean that 5 hours sleep is enough. You want to be getting 7 hours sleep. If you have to get up really early, then go to bed earlier. The next thing that you want to get in order is dream recall. There's no point getting lucid if you don't actually remember those lucid dreams. So what is dream recall? As the name suggests, it's your ability to actually recall those dreams, and the way that you actually improve your dream recall is by keeping a dream journal. Now, if you don't remember any dreams whatsoever, don't worry, this still works. Start writing in your dream journal every morning. Even if you remember nothing, write that down. Write down the fact that you remember no dreams, and you're going to start remembering dreams after a few days of doing this. So it is vitally important to keep a dream journal. Write in it every single morning when you wake up, and you're going to find you start remembering more and more dreams, and so your chance of actually remembering your lucid dreams when you have them goes up dramatically. The next fundamental is actually having a reason to lucid dream. It's all very well actually wanting to lucid dream, but if you don't actually have something that you intend to do, some goals that you want to try out in a lucid dream, something that you want to do, then you're not going to have the intention or the motivation to actually get lucid and achieve that. So I suggest thinking up some fun things that you would like to try in a lucid dream, and there's going to be more suggestions on that later in this video, so don't worry about that. Next up, be consistent. Whatever method that you choose to use, you want to actually be consistent with it, keep at it on a regular basis, don't just try it once and then give up on it. Some of these methods take a long time. So next up, how to lucid dream. What do you do? How do you actually have a lucid dream? Well, there are several different methods out there, and I have videos on my channel for pretty much all of them except a couple, and there'll probably be videos on those eventually as well. Basically, the one thing that I want to tell you to do right now is periodically throughout the day, ask yourself, am I dreaming? The thing is, when you're actually in a dream, you don't realise it. You think that you're awake. Even when things are all off and, not at all normal, you don't realise that. You feel like everything is normal and it's just a normal, regular day and you're going about your business normally, when you're actually dreaming. By asking yourself periodically throughout the day, am I dreaming? And really questioning it, really looking around you at your surroundings, checking if everything seems right, you have a chance of realising that you're dreaming. This is a form of reality check, and I actually have videos about that, but in general what I suggest you do next in unison with that is to actually check out my How to Lucid Dream for Beginners video, which I'll link to up there. In that video I explain 2 techniques that you can use. One of them is reality checks, one of them is something else. You can use those techniques together and that's going to help you get your first lucid dream. How long will all of this take? Well, it varies from individual to individual, and this is really important to acknowledge, because if you expect to get a lucid dream as fast as someone else does, then you're going to be very, very disappointed a lot of the time. Because one person will try lucid dreaming, they'll try a method their first night and they will get lucid right away. Another person will spend 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 weeks trying every single night and they won't get lucid. It really depends on you. But the thing that you can do to help speed up the process is make sure you've got all of those fundamentals I mentioned down earlier. Your dream recall, you've got a good sleep pattern, you're actually consistent with the methods, and you're excited and you have a reason to lucid dream. If you have all of that down, you're going to have a higher chance of getting lucid quicker. As for how long it will take, I really can't tell you because everyone is individual. Just stick with it, be patient, and you'll be having a lucid dream in no time. So you're trying to lucid dream, but it's not working. What can you do now? Well, don't worry, a lot of people have trouble lucid dreaming, and I actually have a video all about the different reasons that you might be failing at lucid dreaming. There's lots of common reasons that you might be failing. You might be performing the technique wrong, you might be not waking up at the right time, in methods that involve you waking up in a certain state of sleep, you might not be doing that right. You could be taking medicine that's interfering with your dream recall and stuff like that. There are a load of things that could be affecting it, so check out my video all about that. But in general, be patient, and worst comes to worst, if you're not having any success, try a different method and practice that for a few weeks solidly the same way every day and see if you get better results with that. Great, so you're lucid. Now what? What do you do in a lucid dream? Well, there are a million things you can do. You can fly, you can visit far off places, you can use superpowers, you can turn into an animal or another person, you can change the size of the buildings around you. You can make a forest just appear in front of you and go explore it. You can go to Mars, you can do whatever you like. Basically, you have to use your imagination and get creative. But if you're not sure and you want some inspiration, you want some ideas, I actually have 2 playlists that can help you out with that. One of them is called Things to Do in a Lucid Dream, which, if you couldn't guess by the name, is all about the different things that you can do in a lucid dream. And I'll put a link to that playlist up there, check it out. Another playlist that I have is called the Lucid Dreaming Challenges playlist, and in this playlist I give you some tasks to try to complete, to test your dream control abilities, to test your lucid dreaming knowledge and stuff like that. So check those out, and those might give you some ideas as well. Last but not least, some quick fire questions about lucid dreaming that a lot of people tend to ask. Question number 1, is lucid dreaming safe? Yes, lucid dreaming is absolutely safe. Even if you get hurt or you die in a lucid dream, you will just wake up in your bed. There is nothing that can harm you in a lucid dream. Question 2, will I get sleep paralysis? Certain methods may, in rare instances, lead to you experiencing sleep paralysis during the process if you do them in a certain way. Most methods will not do that. The methods in my beginner guide that I linked to earlier in this video will not cause sleep paralysis, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you're unsure, check out my video about lucid dreaming and sleep paralysis to find out which methods cause it and which methods don't. Next question, can you have a lucid dream within a lucid dream? Unfortunately, while Inception was a great movie, it was completely inaccurate when it came to lucid dreaming. A lot of the things like shared dreams, like dream layering, stuff like that, it just doesn't happen like that in the real world. So no, you cannot have a lucid dream inside a lucid dream. You can try to do that, but what will happen is you will just start a new dream. There are no dream layers or anything like that. What was your favourite lucid dream? Well, honestly, for me, my favourite lucid dream is always my most recent one because I always discover something new in each of my lucid dreams. Whether it's a new dream control technique, a new place that I visit, there's always something new to discover, and as a result, I kind of like my most recent lucid dream the most all the time. But if you do want to hear some of my lucid dreaming stories, I do have some on my channel, so check out my channel and go to the lucid dreaming playlist and find some of them there. Anyway, that's been all for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and once again, if you want more lucid dreaming content and you want to know more about lucid dreaming, then check out some of the video suggestions I linked in this video, but also check out my lucid dreaming playlist, which will be linked in a moment. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoy, and also remember to check out my Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel. Thanks once again for watching, take care.